Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. We're trying to get Bishop on. She's out of town, so she was popping in and popping out. So prayerfully, she'll be able to come in. Um, So, but to God be the glory. It's Talk About Tuesday, so let's hear what we're talking about. Let's see what's going on. It is election day. Oh my God, it's election day. Let's get out and vote today. Let's make sure that if you have not already voted, let's get out and vote. Let's get the right folks in. Let's get the right folks in. So we're excited about what's going on. Hopefully, Lady Cheryl is going to pop back in. I'm looking for her at any time. There she is. Let me see. Let me get her back. Let me get her back. Can you hear us, Lady Cheryl? I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. You on? I don't know if you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What's going on? I see you, but I don't hear you. Do you have the thing in your ear? What is it turned on? Connected? You can hear me? Well, maybe you just gonna have to take that off and talk. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back and see. Turn your mic off and I can't hear you. Maybe I can hear you. I got my phone down. That's why. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back. Go ahead, talk. And see. Turn your mic off and no, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. We trying to get it together. We go through this every time she goes out of town. So let's see. Let's see. Let me see what I can do. But good morning, everybody. She looked like she just clicked off or something. I don't know what she doing. There she go. Let's see. Go ahead, talk. You talk. She goes out of town. So let's see. Let me see what I can do. But good morning. All right. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out because I mean, technology for some people is more challenging than others. But um, like I say, we're just glad to. I'll put her face up there. She can type in. I'll just put her face up there so y'all can see her. Let me do that. Hold on one second. Uh, there she go. Let's do that. Let's do that. There she go. At least y'all can see her face. She can type in. She can hear and everything. She say she can hear me, but I can't hear her. I don't know if anybody else can hear her. But to God be the glory. But I was just thinking, sometimes we allow the enemy. I want to just share this from a standpoint to where I'm at today. Sometimes we allow situations. Good morning, Mother Lucas. God bless you. First of all, let me say good morning to everybody that's joined, to all the coffee tears. Let me just go back through here to our executive pastor, to Caroline, to Dr. Miller, to the Feaster family, to Cynthia, God bless you all, to Destiny, to Marion, that where Cheryl, to Davy, God bless you all this morning. God bless you. Now, with that being said, um, I just want to throw this out that sometimes we give in so much sometimes to family, individuals, our jobs, or whatever, that people actually get to a point where they think or they live in a level of entitlement that you're supposed to do the things that you do. And so, today I just want to encourage each of us that at some point you have to put your foot down and say enough is enough. Respect goes a long way, and sometimes we have a tendency of allowing people to think that they are on the same playing field as you, that they are equal to you, all because we've been the one that has extended sometimes the olive branch, or sometimes given more than we've received. And so I'm encouraging myself today that there comes a time where you have to say, there you go, Mother Feaster, enough is enough. And since that's how you feel, then do you. You follow what I'm saying? One thing I learned earlier in life is that um, when you open your mouth, or when you send out texts, or when you get on Facebook and make certain statements, or this, that, and the other, then be willing to deal with the consequences behind it. And a lot of times you don't realize it hurts to put your foot down, but at some point you have to put your foot down, because if not, you'll be the one in the long run hurt. And so I'm serving notice today to just life as a whole, to situations as a whole, that the buck stops today. That there's things that I want in my life that I can't continue to allow the adversary to keep me boxed in, like they're entitled to. And so, I just want to encourage some of you all out there today that's going through situations, whether it's on your job, whether it's in your family, whether it's at the church or whatever, that you have to know who you are and whose you are, and you have to stand up for yourself. Because if you don't, individuals will take advantage of your loyalty, your love, what you're giving, and literally make you think that it's your job and your obligation to do it. Respect goes a long way in anything that we do. And once you start showing disrespect, it is time for you to face a reality check. So, I'm saying this today, to us coffeeteers, that we are obligated, first of all, to always make sure that we line up with God. This morning I read a scripture on our morning prayer, and I got to thinking about it as after I read it, and it's Joshua 1 and 8, where I read 7 through 9, but I'll just read Joshua 1 and 8. And it says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of my mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." And of course, we know this is when Moses was dealing with God, or God was dealing with Moses. But a lot of the reasons why right now we are not where we could be is because we've allowed situations to control too much of what God is trying to do for us. And so, at some point you have to wake up, look yourself in the mirror, and say, you know what? Enough is enough. And if I don't stand up for what I truly believe, if I don't make some changes within my situation, whether, like I say, it's on your job, or whether it's at home, or whether it's, at church, or even with friends, if I don't take a stand right now, then what's going to end up happening, that prosperous and success that God is trying to do for me, it's going to be put on a back burner. Because one thing about it, God is not going to allow us to be blessed in certain situations if he sees the outcome of what our blessings is going to be. The reason a lot of times we don't have, or we don't get certain things that we know that we should be getting, is because God is looking at the big picture and saying, listen, if I allow you to have this, you're just going to squander it. Why? Because I've looked at your pattern before. So today I'm trying to encourage not only myself, but encourage you to put your foot down. Now, I'm not saying you got to go in and put no gloves on, or anything like that. All I'm saying is stand up for what's right. And when you stand up for what's right, sometimes, yes, it's gonna hurt. Sometimes you gonna cry, or shed a tear, just because you had to do it. Tough love is tough love, But at some point, if you don't do it, you're going to be the one end up missing out. And guess what? That same situation that we're talking about, they're going to move on with life. Why? Because if it was respect from jump, then it wouldn't have never became a disrespectful moment. But because there really was no respect, and that's what happens. A lot of times we think we got respect, but in reality we don't. People have a tendency to really show you who they really are when adversity steps in. So, I'm encouraging myself. And yes, Dr. Miller, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. So I'm telling myself today that when it comes to my job, when it comes to my home, when it comes to my family, when it comes to church, I'm going to stand on the word of God, this book of the law. I'm going to stand on. And if the shoe fits, wear it today, because guess what? I have to be content. I have to be able to go before the Father and know that I have clean hands. And a lot of times we have allowed situations to compromise what we really truly believe, or what we know to be right, trying to make others feel comfortable. It ain't happening no more. It ain't happening no more. It's not happening no more. So, I just want to encourage you all. I'm not even going to stay on long. My co-host, we're going to have to figure out how to fix whatever's going on with where she can talk, or even tomorrow I'll just let her go live, and I'll pop in on her. But I'm saying today, Joshua 1:8. Take notice of what it says. It says, this book of the law shall not depart out of my mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So the question today that I want to leave with everybody before I go is, are you doing what God has called you to do? And if you have not, and if you're not, that's part of the problem of where your success and your prosperity is lying. God bless you all. Heaven smile upon you. Like I say, I'm not holding you long today. I just had to get that off my chest. I love you all to Bishop. We'll get it fixed. We'll figure it out. But you all have a phenomenal day on purpose. And guess what? I'll see you all tomorrow. To God be the glory. Thank you for joining, and have a wonderful day.